Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few weeks since my last video went up and I still have one video to edit, but I've been slacking, so I just figured I need to do my makeup. No one's home, so why not film? I'm going to do my everyday look. I pretty much do eyeshadow every day because I already wear obviously I already have all my foundation and my concealing done, as well as my concealer and powder. Everything's done minus bronzer, blush, highlight, eyebrows, eyeshadow, and my lipstick. So I look really weird right now. But I wanted to just film a video how I normally get ready for like work, or sometimes I don't even do all this. I just put mascara and a bold lip. But pretty much this is my go-to makeup. I honestly don't do the same makeup every day because I have so much makeup. Like, I have a lot of palettes, I have a lot of single eyeshadows, I have tons of lipsticks, tons of lip glosses. So because I have so much, I really don't like doing the same thing every day because it's so fun. Like, I have so many options, so I want to use my options. I promise you, every look I've done in any video in the past or in any of my vlogs, I've never recreated. But I have thought about this one look that I did maybe twice. I still alter it. It's not going to be as exact as my picture that I put up on Instagram. Let me show you. This is a long intro, but it's my life. I'm a blabber. Let me look for it. So this picture on Instagram, I'll insert the picture on the thing, but for now, this is the picture I put up on Instagram, and this is like my everyday, well, it's not my everyday, but I really, once I did it, I was like, this is gonna be my everyday look, and I'm gonna tweak it, obviously, because it's not gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna use different lipstick and everything, but as for the eyes and the face, kind of gonna be the same. Like I said, I like to switch it up, but I'm still going to base it off of what I did that day, if you get what I'm saying. If you want to see what I do, I'm going to be using a few different products. Then continue watching. So let's begin. I'm going to first bronze my face. Usually I go with the Milani, the limited edition baked bronzer. Baked bronzer in number 7, Sienna. It's a limited edition. I love I love how this warms up my face. Also because I felt like my foundation was too light, so this like definitely helps bring back color to my face, and I don't know, I loved how it looked. I usually go for this, but since I'm going to be using just the LORAC Pro to Go for the most part for like my eyeshadow, on the bottom part there's a bronzer and 2 blushes, so I'm going to use this bronzer for the purpose of using this thing. So it's going to be like a review on this thing. So I'm going to use my bronzer brush. I just bought this at Ulta. I ran into this new line. It's called UBU. I forgot what it stands for, but it's the number 11 brush, and it's the blush brush. So I'm just gonna dip this into the bronzer. It's called Bronze. And then because these are so heavily pigmented and creamy and wonderful, they're a little powdery. So you just dust off the excess. And I'm just gonna start putting it on my cheeks, almost like a contour, but I'm not contouring with this color. I'm just bringing warmth to my face. And then I always do it right here. My forehead is pretty small. It's like not large at all. So I try not to bring color up here because it only makes it smaller. So I just focus the color on the sides of my face. So if you have a bigger forehead, just bronze away on your hairline. I kind of just bring it right here and right here. And then I just keep it always right here on my cheeks. And then I bring it down here on my jawline. And I was watching this YouTube video where this girl said if you want to like elongate your face, let's say it's more round, like I have round face and like cheeks, full cheeks, they say not to like bring bronzer to your chin because that's only going to make it smaller. So just your jawline and keep it under the chin. So this is just bringing like warmth to my face, some dimension, structuring out my cheekbones, my jawline, and elongating my face by bringing the bronzer in here and not so much up here. I'll still brush slightly right up there, but yeah, definitely just focus it on my temples and there. And that's pretty much it for the bronzer. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on in with blush. Sonia Kashuk blush brush, and I'm gonna go in with the coral and just use it very lightly. I'm just gonna dip it into the product, take off the excess, do the fake little smile, and then you just put the color right on the apples of your cheeks. And then from there you can just like bring it back a little. Now I'm going to highlight, and I'm just going to use the front of the LORAC Pro to Go. I love this palette because it's so travel friendly. You get eyeshadow, you get highlight colors for your brow bones, and you could also use for your face. This is more of a satin finish. It's not really matte, but it's so pigmented and it's really nice, and it works really nicely for, you know, your highlight shade on your face. And then this one, you can use this one as well, just be more light-handed with this one. This is what I'm going to use on my eyes, and like I was showing you earlier, this is the blush I use. This is an extra blush, and then the bronzer that I used. So I just think this is great. It's only like $40, something like that, at Ulta. I think they sell it also at Sephora, but highly recommend this little palette. I'm going to grab my EcoTools fan brush, which I use as my highlighting brush. And then I'm going to dip it into Shell. Because it's a satin finish, it has more of like a shimmer and glow. So it's nice as a highlight. And then again, you get the bronzer, blush, and highlight all in one, as well as your eyeshadow. So I just bring this right to the tops of my cheek. Right above of the blush and bronzer. And then I just almost blend it in with the brush, and then just get a nice little glow. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna put a little bit more bronzer, but I'm going to use the Milani because I used a new foundation. It's a little darker, so I feel like the bronzer that I put on from the LORAC palette is just not as dark, and I really like the bronze to show up. I'm just gonna go in with that bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. I literally have 2 backups because it's limited edition. I should probably get more. I'm gonna move into my eyebrows. I have my eyebrow color. It's charcoal brown for MAC. I just start by outlining my brows, and I always start on the left brow. I don't know why. I'm left-handed, if you couldn't tell. And I just trace them out and fill them in. And I naturally have like a really high arch, so I kind of bring it down. I don't trace it up to the arch, because then in the past I used to have brows that were like all the way up to here, and it wasn't cute, but I thought it was cute until I looked at pictures and just looked so damn surprised all the time. A spoolie. You can use any spoolie, they all do the same thing. And then I brush it out. Okay, so my eyebrows are in, and I'm gonna do my eyeshadow now. So I'm gonna prime my eyes, and I'm gonna use the Jane primer. You get it at Ulta, it's $8, and I love it. So yeah, just pour a little bit or squeeze a little bit out. Then I just kind of mix it with both my fingers or both hands, and then I just apply it from the lid all the way to the crease. I'm going to start with highlighting first. I'm going to, again, use my LORAC Pro to Go. And I'm going to go in with the same shell color right down here. And I'm just going to grab, well, I'm mostly going to be using Sigma brushes because my best friend got them for me as my maid of honor gift, which was so sweet of her. So I've been kind of using these all the time, except for like one brush. I use a MAC brush, but yeah, they're all like high end, so it's pretty sweet. So I'm gonna go in with I guess just basically the shader brush is the Sigma E55. So I'm gonna go in and grab shell and then put this on my brow bone, just as my brow bone highlight. Kind of like starting off with this because once I blend and start applying the rest of the color, I kind of either forget or there's just so much going on, I don't know, I kind of lose that color in the mix. So I try to do it first, but you can do it last or not at all. It's whatever you prefer. And then I'm going to take the Sigma pencil brush, the E30, and I'm going to grab a little bit of shell and a little bit of pearl, a little bit of each. These are very powdery because they're super creamy and buttery and awesome and pigmented. So you always have to tap off the excess because if not, you're going to have like shadow all over your face. And then I'm just going to put this right in the inner tear duct. Again, you can do this last or first. It's really up to you. So now I'm going to move in with my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to grab Cafe, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to bring that right into my crease. And then you're just going to sort of blend it out in windshield wiper motions. You can go in like little circulars and then just back and forth, bringing the color right there. I kind of bring the color all the way in. I don't know, it's just kind of what I like. You don't have to be precise or perfect about it because it's just the crease color and you're gonna blend it out anyways. Do the same for the other eye. Well, I'm gonna go in with the Sigma tapered blending brush, the E40, or you can use a MAC 224, or you can use any blending shadow that you have found that's not expensive and works just as good. There's one that Walgreens sells in it's called Soho, under the Soho line, and they have a nice blending brush as well in a kit that's like $9.99, and you get like 6 different brushes. They're just dual ended. And that brush is pretty good too. You don't have to be all fancy and buy Sigma brushes or MAC brushes. So as you can tell, I'm just kind of blending it into my crease. So there's no uneven eyeshadow or weird splotches anywhere. It's just all nicely and blended, fading into my highlights. And now I'm just going to go in with the color Mink and apply that all over my eyelid. And I'm going to use the same brush that I use as my highlighting, or to highlight my brow bone, the E55. So I'm just going to grab it, dust it off, and then I'm just going to apply it. It's really dark, but I like it because I don't really have to do eyeliner or anything, so that's why I like it. So you're going to want to make sure you definitely tap off the excess shadow because it is dark, and once it falls underneath and maybe goes into your concealer, or oops, I just grabbed the wrong color, or your what's it called, your foundation, I don't know, it just makes it really dark and then you have to like go over it and everything. So just like that. It looks really intense. Do the same for the other eye. It's okay if you get it a little into the crease. It's fine. No worries. And we're gonna go back in with our blending brush and just blend those edges because you got some in your crease and it's all right. This might not be like every day for you, but it's my go-to every day personally because I get really lazy with eyeliner sometimes, but I don't like how my makeup looks without eyeliner. So if I use a darker color, I don't feel the need to use and if I use a darker eyeshadow, I don't feel the need to use an eyeliner. So that's why I kind of go towards these. So you can leave it just as this, but again, it's a little too dark, too intense for like the everyday I don't know, everyday wear. So what I do is just go in with my finger and grab Chai, which is right up here, and then I just place that right on top. And I just put it right in the middle. You can put it all over your lid, but I just kind of widely spread it all over the middle of my eye. Really easy. And there, you can see it's not as dark and intense, but it's still definitely smoky. I wear this to work. I wear this during the day. I wear this at night. This is my look. I love that bronzy brown look. If you want, you can go ahead and grab the pearl color that's right up here. Grab it with your finger as well and just stick this right in the center. So it's gonna bring all the highlight right. Whenever the light hits your eye, it's just gonna go right there. And so then I'm gonna go curl my lashes, apply mascara. But first, let me do my lipstick. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX lipstick, the round lipstick in Pumpkin Pie. It's one of my favorite nudes. And it's just so wearable for me, for my skin tone. It doesn't have too much pink in it. But I don't like how sheer it is. It's really buttery and really soft, but it's a little too sheer. So I always top it off with a lip gloss. I'm gonna go in with the Buxom lip gloss today. In the color White Russian because I haven't used it in a while. And this is like a lip plumper and it's really milky and it just, it's just a beautiful color. And that's what I did to my lips. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and put on my mascara because I didn't bring it over here to this table. And then I'll show you the final look. So this is my finished look. And you know what? How I was saying it was so smoky and everything. I was doing my mascara and no, it's not. This is so appropriate because you're not doing a heavy winged eyeliner. I curled my lashes. I applied just the Rocket from Maybelline mascara. I applied like 2 coats and I applied a 3rd coat using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator that I just used for my bottom lashes. And then I just lastly coat that on top on my lashes as well. It's just so nicely put together. I love these colors. This is completely up my alley. I'm just going to show you some different alternatives. If you don't happen to have this palette, you don't have to like go out and buy this palette because these colors are so basic that you probably have something like it in your collection or in singles. So I'm just going to show you 2 or 3 different options. If you have the Naked palettes, I have the Naked and the Naked 2 here. They're both golds and bronzy colors, which are my favorites. That's why I have them. So like I did this whole look, you can use Buck in your crease, you can use Smog all over your eyelid, and then you can use Half Baked just topped on top with your finger right through the middle, the center, and you can achieve this look. It's going to be a little lighter or probably just as dark because the Smog is really dark and really nice. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, they're just beautiful, very pigmented, very easy to work with, and you just do the same exact thing using this. Or you can even go a little darker and use Hustle. That's pretty close to the color that I use, Mink, or Dark Horse, any of these, and you can just top it off with Half Baked or Sidecar or Sin. Use that as that middle last layer that I used to bring some more light right in the center. It's just really easy to work with, so this is another option if you have the Naked palette. Now if you have the Naked 2 palette, it has similar colors as well. You can put, let me see. You can either use Snakebite, Pistol, or Busted as the main color on your lid like I did. And the crease, you can just use Tease. And then on top, you can use Half Baked. That's another gold color. Or Booty Call, or even Chopper. Any one of those, just put it on top right with your finger. Really easy, very natural, very wearable. That's pretty much what I kind of do when I don't know what to do, or I have a short amount of time to get ready. All right, so that's officially it. I'm finally done with my face. It only took 100 years. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. A test. I wish I didn't play with my hair so much. Oh my god. Seriously, I touch my hair like a million times a day. Or not. I swear, these lines, where did they come from? I'm gonna be 26 and these lines are like right here. I need to get like some serious age stuff. Take my bronzer blush and this bronzer blush. My forehead. Oh my god, I swear I cannot speak ever. Not when I just film, I just don't know how to speak. He's very clingy. Right? Probably wants to go outside and use the bathroom, but I'm filming, so you're gonna have to hold it. So New Jersey. New Jersey. Not like, oh, this is like magic. Contouring your nose. It saves you so much money and you don't have to do surgery. And all you do is slim up your nose and boom, your nose looks so much better.